All right, hello everyone. It is day number 384 complete. I am the Path Walker. I upload daily videos on how my day went. How did we do today? What went bad? What went well? How do we make tomorrow better? Man, I hate it, and you could tell. You could tell. You could just tell by my voice that it's not it wasn't a good day, and that we're kind of on a little trajectory down. It was just really one day that didn't go well. And then now it's 2 days. I'll talk about why I think it's the case and what we can do like going forward. But as usual, again, we're all talking about being problem solvers here. Last night we didn't floss. We didn't sleep on time. We ended up streaming until about 5 a.m. actually, which was perfect. And then I don't even remember. I think I may have stayed on my phone until 7 a.m., in which I ended up giving into abstinence again. And then in the morning, and then later at night, and I don't know, I thought it was just, oh, it was just a blip. It was just a blip. My reasoning for that specifically is that I think, I was doing well, and I think anyone that has any form of addiction probably can relate, or I'm guessing, let's say you have whether it be an alcohol addiction, a gambling addiction, a drug kind of addiction, like I don't know much about drugs in terms of addictions on their properties, but I don't know, cocaine or I don't know, right? If if you end up having a long period of time or a significant period of time, even if it's just a week, right? Where you've been abstaining from it and then suddenly you're re-exposed to it, I feel like the brain chemistry or however you have it with dopamine and whatnot, it just got excited again, and it almost that's why breaking a breaking a streak is not good because it can restart you back to where you were. And that's why it's always never like, oh, it'll just be one or just one more or something like that. I do feel like it is definitely within my grasp to get exactly back to where I was before. It's just part of my mind is playing games with me and saying like, "Oh, the streak is was over now. Let's just have some fun now." I think that's what I'm kind of telling myself. At least that's what I think. We ended up not waking up at 1 p.m., so I think we fell asleep around 7 a.m. and then we were really tired. We ended up staying in bed until waking up around 4 p.m. and then we stayed in bed on our phone, which is not good. Again, all three of our main foundations are not going well here again. And we ended up getting out of bed around 5 p.m. or 5:30 p.m. or something like that. Then I went to the hospital right away. I stopped by McDonald's. I didn't have my egg meal, but I had like a breakfast muffin and fries or whatever. Saw my grandma. Then I left, and then I went rock climbing. At least I had a fun time rock climbing. Didn't have time to go to the groceries, but I realized it's not that big of a deal. I'm not missing too much when it comes to the groceries. Um, Eat small meal. In terms of this, yeah, we didn't have that. I ended up eating some chips because I was hungry and I shouldn't have done that like right now. Abstinence was a bad thing. And look, I really wanted to start my stream by 8 p.m. I just really wanted to get rock climbing hospital visit, which I did. And then I got home around 10 p.m. or 10:15, and then suddenly I just procrastinated for like 2+ hours on my phone and just terrible. And I don't know, my stream's not going like well in this end, and wrote tomorrow's schedule, cold shower. I went for a walk instead of walking my dog because I don't know, I didn't want to disturb my dog because it's late. For tomorrow, wake up at 1 p.m., cold shower, eat egg meal, get some quick groceries, and then the hospital visit again before work. And then I'd like to do some year review video work after my shift and then abstinence. Oh, and I forgot, I'm actually going to do eat tacos because I have some ground beef that's actually, I think, kind of expiring, or like, the best buy date is on this day. So I feel like I should do it then. Um, and, well, actually, this takes longer. But that's the plan. And this is the part that I'm not fond of. Sleep will keep it there. Nutrition, we're gonna have to go yellow. It's not, we haven't been, we've been slipping on that. Twitch I was gonna bring lower, but Twitch is at a yellow now, which makes sense in my opinion. Maybe I should, no, you know what? I'm unfortunately gonna demote Twitch to a dark yellow now because I've had too many days on my off days. This is now 2 weeks in a row, especially where I haven't been streaming on time. I'm not happy with it. Romantic, I'll just keep it here. I kind of got a little social with, a few women a little bit here when I went rock climbing. But the fact that we had struggled with abstinence again today is going to keep it there. Everything else basically stays here. So, yeah, I believe the main thing that caused all of this really is the abstinence, is what I truly think. Because had that not just come into my mind and changed everything and made my focus on it, I would have been sleeping significantly better, slept earlier, slept longer, woken up well, gotten out of bed better, not spent time on my phone extra. I think that that really is the one component that started to make things derail. And it's for that reason that I'm really going to try to tell myself, look, I get it. We broke our streak or whatever we had, but this really seems to be the root of these issues. And I was feeling really great. I started August very good. We finished July well. We started August well. And I was talking about it in my July review video that when we have a good month like July, there's two things that could happen. Either we get overconfident or cocky or whatever and we slip back, or we use that as a stepping stone for more momentum and have an even better month in August. And currently, these last 2 days and a half have been really kind of going in that opposite direction. Like we are stepping backwards on our path that we're walking, and this really needs to change. So that is where my mind is at. That's what I'm thinking about, and I'm really going to just focus tonight, tomorrow, and obviously for the remainder, but especially tomorrow. Beyond anything else, I really just want my one goal to be just don't give in to abstinence at all. If I can do that, no pornography, no nothing, no small thing, even, no, if I am able to do that, then I'm pleased with the way that that day went. Even if we end up not finishing any of our other stuff, or even if sleep is bad, or even if we spend time on our phone, as long as I do that, that is what I'm going to do. So now this is a different approach than what I normally have done, but this is what I'm going to do because I think I've identified the main factor that has begun this negative cycle, and I don't want it to spiral any more out of control than it already has. And this is what we're going to do. So maybe you can learn something. I mean, obviously, the whole point of what I do is that I talk about what I do, I try to do it. Did it work? And that way we have some form of, evidence in a way. Oh, look, this worked. And then you can take that from that and try it in yourself, in your life, if it goes. So again, I'm still feeling hopeful and fortunate how things ended up going, but it's all within our power. Within Tomorrow can be an awesome day. We can get right back where we were. It's going to be the start of my next week, so because my work week starts on Tuesdays, and I look forward to doing well at work and doing well in the other areas, especially abstinence. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.